Hi, Jacques here, working as a Christian pastor with one thought to help you do life well. One of the most confusing statements I've ever heard after becoming a Jesus follower was when a trusted, wise, and much older saint one day said to me, "You can be right and wrong at the same time." I struggled with that because I always thought and believed that having your facts straight would get everybody on the same page and it would make things easier. But boy, was I wrong. Because I never considered that you could say something that might be right but mess up the relationship completely. Now, if you are married or ever have been married, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Those situations where you try and put your argument, which you know is right forward, but you get that sinking feeling that somehow you're losing something of much greater value than just being right. Imagine my surprise when I read that the Apostle Paul said something similar. He was writing to believers in Antioch and they were taking one another to court. According to him, this was an utter failure on their part, that they would venture to ask a non-believer to judge a matter between them as believers. In order to prove his point and to make a point, he asks a question, and it's a question that you and I, in today's environment, really would battle with. He asks them whether it's not better that they would rather be wronged than have a non-believer judge a matter between the two of them. You see, that question is so difficult for us because we live in a time where we believe that we've got rights. And we would fight for our rights and our right to be right, even if it damages relationship. See, none of us take it lightly if we are wronged. And yet, we all serve a Savior who was wronged, who died innocently for us. How do we connect those two things? The desire to defend ourselves when we are wrong versus serving Jesus. Now, please understand, I'm not referring to anything where you could be physically endangered, but I'm referring to that desire that we have to be right, which can lead us to be wrong. See, at the very heart of this question is this: can I trust God to protect me, or do I have to protect myself? If I need to protect myself, I will fight for it. But if I can trust God in this matter, it's all right if I am wronged. So trust God in your relationships. Allow them to tell the story wrong. Do not strive to be right at all costs. Even allow yourself sometimes to take a backseat to be wronged, because you know by trusting God, He will take care of you. I know it's a tall order. I know it's a really, really tall order. But why not go out today and not protect yourself? Trust Him to do that for you. See you soon.